Ellis B. Feaster's Radio Aircheck and Classic TV channel.
I could be a bumblebee, an evil bumblebee.
This is Bob Freed, KHJ 2020 News at 20 minutes past 5. Late word from Washington just in. President Johnson tonight summoned congressional leaders for an emergency meeting at the White House. There was no immediate indication of the topic of the high-level discussion, but the meeting caused the president to delay several meetings with White House visitors and cancel other evening plans. Proposition 14 again in the news at this hour, a new controversy. David Robinson of Berkeley, president of the California Real Estate Association, charges that the federal government is taking an active role in financing a court battle to have Proposition 14 declared unconstitutional. Robinson tells KHJ News.
Federal funds are used to defeat a local state measure, and which obviously seems to be the situation in this particular case. We not only believe that it is advisable that the people in the state of California who overwhelmingly voted for Proposition 14 know exactly where the money is coming from, and that they themselves in essence are paying for it to have a measure defeated that they, in their own interests, have voted against. This is something that we feel then, from a federal standpoint, is a rigged case in order to test the constitutionality of 14 and not to test whether or not the urban renewal can use these funds correctly, since it had already been decided so in court.
CREA President David Robinson. Comedian Cass Daly of Newport Beach has been found guilty of supplying beer for his 16-year-old son and his friends. The Costa Mesa jury convicted Miss Daly on 2 misdemeanor counts. She'll be sentenced May 17th, facing a possible maximum fine of $750. The Air Force launched a satellite toward polar orbit today from Vandenberg Base. The launch was the 34th of the year from Vandenberg, with the Air Force disclosing only that the satellite employed an Atlas-Agena booster combination. The rebel free speech movement at the University of California, Berkeley campus disbanded today, and a new group called the Free Student Union was formed to replace it. The announcement came as the deadline given university regents by the FSM for reinstating 4 students dismissed for their part in the short-lived filthy speech movement. Overseas at this hour, Dominican Republic Air Force planes made a new strafing attack today on Santo Domingo, the nation's capital. Air Force officers said the 45-minute attack was aimed at ammo dumps and was an effort to wipe out die-hard opposition to a new military government sworn in today. KHJ first in Los Angeles with 2020 News.
When the faucet says hot, but the water is not, call your P-I-P-E plumber. When your hot water quits, just be calm, keep your wits, call a P-I-P-E plumber. He'll install a new heater, quick as a wink, and the price will be unquestionably much lower than you think. When your water heater stops for a new one that is tops, call your P-I-P-E plumber. Call your P-I-P-E plumber. P-I-P-E means better plumbing. P-I-P-E means better plumbing. P-I-P-E means better plumbing. P-I-P-E. 93 KHJ weather.
Just ahead of much more music on the Real Don Steele Show. Look for a low tonight of 58, cooler tomorrow with a high of 80. This is Bob Freed, KHJ News Central.
93 KHJ plays more music.
By the fire, my grandma told your grandma.